Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We got a busy day today. As you saw in the last video, we finished planting corn, we finished planting beans, we got everything in the ground. We still have a little bit of replant to do on beans, but I'm got some other stuff that's a little more important than that right now. So what we got going on is I got to move some equipment around this morning, and I got to get the air seeder unhooked. I got to get this tractor out of the way. That side dress bar back there, right there, is sold. So we gotta hook it up to this tractor, and we're gonna bring it over to a local consignment auction and use their loading dock because it's gonna be leaving this evening. And we also bought a new piece of equipment. So guy's gonna deliver that from Ohio. We're gonna pick it up, and then I'm actually sending that side dress bar to Ohio, so that worked out. He's gonna drop our piece off, bring that piece back with him. So let's get started. I'm gonna back this air seeder out, get it unhooked, and get that side dress bar hooked up. Air seeder's unhooked. Let's move this tractor real quick.
His explanation is always about wisdom.
I guess I gotta move the strip till bar out of the way too, because it is in the way, just barely. And this is actually sold too, so I need to get it out and set it outside anyway, because the guy's gonna be coming to pick that up too. Well, not today, but sometime. Got the side dress bar out, just gotta back the tractor and field cultivator back in. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but this is a 16-row strip till bar that I bought last spring. We used it one time last fall. It worked great, I really liked it, but then we ended up buying that Kraus Gladiator with dry box on it to put fertilizer in the strips. So, don't need two of them. I kinda hate to see it go because I really like this rig. It's simple and it works great, but like I said, don't need two of them. So sold it to a guy up in northern Illinois. He's gonna come pick it up sometime. Sold that side dress bar because we're switching to mostly wide drops, so don't need that sitting around taking up shed space. And I also sold another piece of equipment, that Ross and Coulter cart. I bought that for a project and then changed directions, so that's sold. We got all kinds of stuff sold around here. That's good though, need money coming in. So back this cultivator back in, move on with our day. All right, got this side dress bar back to Dad's. I got to take this monitor and harness out of here. I also have to take that Coulter and that Coulter off just to make it a little bit narrower. They stick out a little bit farther than the toolbar. So I told the guy I'd knock them down. And you can see that there. They stick out. Take them off and then I can get to doing some spraying. Oh, those weren't very tight. I could have got that with my fingers. Got the monitor off. Let's go check these Coulters out and see how we want to do this. Alright, so probably pop that bolt out and then that'll undo this nozzle and I can just tie that up somewhere. And how do I want to do this? I'm guessing everything's probably rusted, so that's nice. I could either try and drive that roll pin out and pop this off, That roll pin's probably seized. Or I can undo these U-bolts. Probably can't get it, definitely can't get an impact on there. Probably can't get one on there. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, I got that side off. Let's see if this one comes off. The top bolts were tough, but they weren't too bad. Well, that one's moving. I think this will work. Got to take the top off with a wrench, and then I can get an impact on the bottom, so not too bad. The top U-bolt broke. It was fighting me and it finally broke off. So hopefully new owner's okay with that. I guess that's what happens when you gotta take old stuff apart once in a while. But got these off, I'll tie this up, and then this will be ready to put on a trailer. That project's done. Next project, what time is it? 9:45. We're doing pretty good. We gotta get these Y drops off the sprayer.
It's 9:44 a.m.
Thank you. Anyways, got to get these Y drops off. I put them on to test them out. I did one field with them. They worked fine. The only problem is I'm trying to flow too many gallons per minute through these nozzle bodies. So we ordered the parts to hook 2 nozzle bodies into one Y drop. That way I can go 10 mile an hour like I want to instead of 6. So I got to pop these off, switch over to my nozzles because I'm going to try and get some corn sprayed today while it's not windy. It's been really windy the past week and a half, so haven't been able to do much spraying. I'll pop these off real quick. Pretty simple. Take the clip out, take the bushing off, slide it off. Bam, done. Got those popped off. Only took about 5 minutes. That's one thing I really like about them. They're easy to change. Now we'll flip these nozzles back around to my post nozzles, and we can get this thing loaded up and ready to spray. Alright, let's mix up a batch of chemicals. We're spraying corn today, so we're spraying atrazine and acetochlor. That's those first shuttle and this one. Those are a residual herbicide to keep new weeds from coming up. We're spraying glyphosate to kill any grass that may be out there. And then we're spraying impact, which will kill any broadleaf weeds that are already emerged. And then non-ionic surfactant to help the weeds take in the chemical. And ammonium sulfate to adjust our pH. So let's get to mixing. Has a really low use rate. It's only ½ an ounce per acre. So this bottle plus 10 ounces will do 80 acres. We made it down here to the first field that I'm going to spray. This is our furthest south farm. It's only 6 miles south of the main home farm, but it's a little bit farther out of the way than the rest of them. So there's 75 acres here. I got enough to spray this whole thing. I don't really like going down the road loaded, but it's not really worth moving the semi all the way down here and spraying one field and then having to move it back. So I'm gonna knock this one out, move back towards home, and then we got, I don't know, there's 400 acres left to spray up there. And if things go right, we can knock a good chunk of that out today. Got a couple nozzles plugged up here. Is it this one? Yep. That usually happens. Oh, gasket stayed on. That usually happens when you switch from one nozzle to the other. You get some dirt in it when you switch them or whatever. So usually fight that for a little bit. Go through here. I sprayed a little bit of water out so you can see where the ground is dry. Looks like there's one right here maybe. No, not that one. Maybe it was this one. Hard to tell. Ah, there it is. a bit of replant in this field. It's a pretty wet farm, and it caught a 3-inch rain that the rest of the farm missed, so we lost quite a bit of corn. I think Dad said he replanted like 10 or 11 acres out of this 75, so not ideal, but that comes with the territory. Well, I got the first couple fields done, moved over here to a 130-acre field. Dad's just down the road side dressing anhydrous, so he picked me up, brought me to get the semi. We got it moved over here because I'll need more than one load to finish this one. I got 40 acres of this done. I'll finish this one, and then I got a 33-acre field to finish, and that'll probably be it for today. So just rolling along, spraying, and everything's going good. This was one of the first fields we sprayed, and it's definitely starting to get dirty. This is some, I don't know what that is. There's some lamb's quarter, some water hemp, button weeds. The residual's starting to wear off. This one was sprayed pretty early, so it's definitely time to get it sprayed. I'm done spraying for today. I'm gonna go home and eat dinner with the family, and then our new piece of equipment is getting delivered. It's supposed to be around 6 o'clock. So you guys will have to stay tuned to see that. I really don't mean for this to be kind of leading you guys on and making you guys stick around. That's just how it planned out. So guys, coming around 6, we're gonna drop that side dress bar off, and you guys will get to see what we're getting new. I'm gonna put the battery charger on the combine because a friend of ours is gonna be using this row crop cultivator. We don't ever use it. It just sits around. It's a 16 row. Never use it. He said he wanted to use it, so be my guest. Get it out of the shed. Kind of tired of looking at it. Well, he made it. Dropped off the side dress bar. Dad's gonna hook onto the new equipment. Here it is. We got ourselves a new planter. There it is. Well, we got that loaded up. It's headed for Ohio. That worked out. The guy could haul something here and haul something back. Made it a little bit cheaper for everyone. So, yeah, Dad already took off for home with the planter because he has a township meeting tonight. And he needed to get back for that. So, I'm going to go back. I still got to get the truck off the road. It's parked on the side of the road yet from spraying. So, need to pick that up, move it home, and we'll go check out the new planter. All right, let's get you home. Let's check this bad boy out. So this is a 2010 John Deere 1770 NT CCS. So it's got the bulk tanks in the middle. That's the main thing we were after. We want to get away from the individual boxes like our current planter has over here. This one has the 16 individual boxes for each row. This one's still a 16 row planter, but central fill. That's going to greatly improve our efficiency. It's fill it up a lot quicker, and you don't have to deal with moving seed around between boxes once you get empty. So that's the main thing. The other thing is this one is all John Deere controls. The planter we have currently is controlled by Precision Planting. It has a 2020 monitor and it has a whole bunch of precision stuff on it. So this planter is highly modified from when it came out new. This is a 1998. There's two main reasons we want to get a new planter. Central fill is the #1 main reason. The other reason is we've been having a lot of trouble with the precision planting stuff on this planter. I'm not knocking precision planting. The issues we're having are just because of age. This was an earlier conversion. It was probably converted 10 years ago. So all the precision components like way pins and the air compressor and airbags and all that stuff starting to get some age on it, and it's starting to fail. So nothing against precision planting. It's just, it's time for an upgrade. We wanted to go back to John Deere controls and try that for a while, see how we like it. It'll be a lot easier hookup. We can run it on any tractor because it's ISO bus compatible. So if we have 8430 goes down, we can throw it on the 235 and keep planting and just keep on going. Another thing we like, it already has a tank on it. This one is a 550 gallon tank. Our planter has a 400 gallon tank, so that's an upgrade. It has Yetter 2x2 system on it. Ours has Bandits. They're very similar. We're not crazy about the Bandits. We've had some issues with it. I'm hoping we like these better. They do make the planter a little bit wider. They add quite a bit of length to the row unit compared to the Bandits, but we're gonna try it and see how we like it. Yeah, that's about as in-depth as I'm gonna go on it for now. We're kind of going backwards with a little bit of technology. That one has active air force, which is a precision deal. This one has manually controlled airbags, which isn't as nice. The meters on our other planter are newer and more modern and better than what's on this one. We're trying to see if we can do some conversions and keep some of our stuff that we really like off this planter and move it over to this one. But overall, it's a pretty good upgrade. It is, let's see, 12 years newer than that planter, but it's still a 14-year-old planter, but I don't know. Center fill is gonna be a big improvement for us, so I'm pretty excited about it. It's too bad we got to wait till next year to use it, but we'll do some modifications to it, kind of tweak it, get it to where, you know, it is what we want to use and has everything on it that we want. And yeah, so stay tuned to see this on the channel. Hopefully we can get it running and we like it. So that's going to do it for this video. Had a really busy day moving equipment around and doing a bunch of spraying, and we're going to do it again tomorrow. Maybe I'll start Y dropping. I'm kind of caught up spraying for now. I got to wait for Dad to get some anhydrous done so I can spray that after. And got a whole bunch of corn to Y drop, a little bit more beans to replant, and we're just busy springtime. Got a lot going on. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.